Hi, this is Adam Kuzmiller with BoardGameGeek at Gen Con 2019, and I'm joined by Josh Welgus with Chip Theory Games, and we're here to look at Cloudspire.
Yeah.
Wow, what a spread we have before us. So what is Cloudspire?
Cloudspire is the latest big box game from Chip Theory, and it is genre-wise kind of a mishmash of tower defense and MOBA style gameplay. So if you're familiar with like the video games League of Legends or Dota, yeah, all that kind of stuff. So we kind of combined both of those genres a little bit and made a crazy board game out of it. So yeah.
And it may not be obvious, but I just want to highlight this right away. The component quality is nuts off the chart. Like, this is neoprene, not cardboard.
Right.
And these chips are incredible.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, people who are familiar with Chip Theory kind of know that we always try to up the game in terms of component quality. So you know, people joke that we have a neoprene fetish and like we don't do cardboard, so all the cards are PVC waterproof. That kind of thing. Yeah, heavy chips, 11.5 gram chips, and neoprene modular board this time, and die cut neoprene fortresses.
So at a high level, what are players doing in this game? How does this recreate the MOBA tower defense?
Yeah, so on a base level, you're trying to destroy everybody else's fortress, at least in PvP play. There is also a full solo campaign that breaks a lot of the rules that I'll talk about probably here today, but on a base level, you are going to be sending minions down these path hexes toward an opponent, trying to destroy them, and then you're also going to have hero units that don't just move along the path. They can go anywhere that they want.
So they can go jungle if they want to and whatnot.
Exactly, yep, exactly. And as they kill stuff, as they destroy, as they clear these landmarks that are on the board, as those get cleared, they're going to level up. They're going to gain upgrades. They're going to be able to flip to an upgraded side of their chip, and that will give them more abilities, more skills, more talents, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's really where the MOBA element kind of comes into play, is with your hero movement.
The development of your heroes over the course of the game as well.
Yep.
And how many players can play at once?
Up to 4 is what we advertise. You can technically do 5 with the 5th faction that's an add-on. It makes the game pretty long though, so we don't officially advertise it as an official game type.
I notice you've got some books here with some scenarios and whatnot as well. So what's going on here?
Yeah, so we've got a full co-op, or I shouldn't say a full co-op. We have a full solo campaign. So, oh, I'm doing it wrong. I'm sorry. So the solo campaign is 4 unique solo missions for every faction. So there's 4 factions in the game, and we designed it kind of like a Warcraft or StarCraft campaign, where you're going to play through the storyline of the game, 4 scenarios at a time, 1 faction at a time. So there's a storyline that goes along with it, and then the solo campaign really breaks a lot of rules of the normal game and really makes you think, has a lot of puzzly fun elements in it.
Now, is this widely available now, coming soon?
Yeah, so it is fulfilling to our Kickstarter backers starting in about a week and a half. We had a few select copies available for sale here at Gen Con. One thing about Chip Theory is because of the production level that we do on all of our games, we do not sell into distribution whatsoever, so we sell direct either through our website or Kickstarter. So it will be it's available to pre-order now at chiptheorygames.com. It will be available for direct purchase probably in about a month and a half. So we're going to wait until the Kickstarter is fully fulfilled before we make it available for sale.
And for the typical PvP scenario, what's the playtime look like?
It depends on player count. So one thing is that because of the asymmetrical nature of all the factions, there is a learning curve as you're trying to figure out not just what you can do, but what your opponent can do against you.
Right.
If you're looking at a 2-player game, once you know what each player is doing and each faction is doing, you're looking at 45 minutes to an hour in most cases.
Pretty fast.
A 4-player game would be much more extensive. You're looking at anywhere from 2.5 to 4 hours if it's a really, really intense game and you don't know your faction very well.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, Josh, for talking to us about
my pleasure.
Cloudspire.
Yeah.